So welcome to our final week of the summer series, exploring the energy body and the 7 primary chakras. So we've spent the last several weeks working through the details of each of the energy centers in the body, the 7 primary chakras, and the 3 primary energy channels. And today we're just going to put all of it together in a restorative yoga practice. So with restorative yoga, we actually create shapes to open and relax the body using props. We support the body so that the effort is very minimal and we can really focus in on dropping into the breath and some of those deeper meditative practices. So for today's practice, you're going to need a surface on which to lie. So you can use a bed, or if you'd like to work on the floor on a mat, you can do that as well. You're going to need 2 pillows and a blanket. You might want more than that, more pillows if you're someone who likes to use a lot of propping for a restorative practice. So let's begin by lying on the back. I'm going to take my blanket and put it under my head, and I'm going to take my 2 pillows and stack them one on top of the other, turn them horizontally. I'm going to lie down with my legs elevated onto these pillows. So I want my calf muscles to be supported by the pillows, and then I'm just going to bring the blanket under the head just to support the head and the neck. Then let the arms rest alongside the body and just close the eyes. So let's take a moment now to center. Begin to let your awareness move inward and feel your physical body. Feel the weight of the legs on the support underneath them. Feel the weight of the hands and the arms. Notice the pelvis as it is supported by the surface beneath you. And feel your long spine just beginning to settle into that support. Feel your head gently cradled by the blanket. And just take a moment to connect to the breath. The breath is that bridge between the physical body and the energetic body. So as we breathe in, we're bringing prana, or life force, into the body. And as we breathe out, there's a release or a letting go of that which no longer serves us. So let yourself connect deeply to the letting go quality of the exhale. As we quiet the mind, we quiet the body. And as we rest the body, we quiet the mind. Now let's take a moment to move our awareness through the 7 primary energy centers of the body. So beginning with the root chakra, or the root energy center. And you can remember the color is red. It includes the feet, the legs, the sit bones, the pubic bone, the tailbone, and the perineum. And this energy center is about our connection to the earth and about our basic needs being met. Food, shelter, water. It's about our ability to feel like we have a place here on this earth. And now from here, move your awareness up to the pelvis. The pelvic bowl is our sacral energy center, or our sacral chakra. The color is orange. And this energy center is about our creativity, our passion, and our connection to our senses, or our sensuality. So take a moment to sense into what you hear, what you feel against your skin. What you see behind the lids of the eyes. Maybe even what you smell and what you taste. And now from here, bring the awareness to the navel center and the space from the belly button up to the rib cage, our solar plexus. The energy center, or the chakra of personal power. The color is yellow. And it's like the sun shining from the center of the body. As you exhale, feel the navel drawing in and feel that power center igniting. The strength of the core of you. Our self-esteem, our self-worth, and our ability to stand firm in who we are authentically. As you continue to let the breath move, bring your awareness to the center of the chest, the energy center of the heart chakra. The color is green. And the heart chakra expands out into the shoulders and the arms and hands. The heart center qualities of love, support, compassion, empathy, and gratitude. Feeling as you exhale the shoulder blades relaxing a little bit more. And as you inhale, the chest rising and the collarbones broadening. Exhaling to let go. And now bring your awareness to the throat. The energy center, or the throat chakra. And this space is about our communication. The The energy center includes the mouth, the tongue, the lips, the voice box, the vocal cords, the inner ear, the ear lobes. And it's about our ability to speak our truth and to also deeply listen as we connect to others. On your next inhale, lengthen through the neck a little bit more and gently rock the head from side to side. Allow the head to be cradled. Relax the jaw and the tongue. And now guide your awareness to the center of the forehead, the third eye energy center, or the third eye chakra. And this part of the body, this energy center color, is an indigo, a blue-purple color. It includes the eyes, the brain, and it's about our intuition and our intellect and our ability to deeply connect to our own wisdom, that gut feeling. Take a moment to bring the hands up to the forehead and just let the tips of the fingers interlace. Gently press the tips of the fingers into the forehead. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, slowly pull the fingers away from one another, dragging them over the forehead, almost like you're opening up that third eye space. And then let the arms relax back alongside the body. Let the breath move, continuing to relax. And now bring your awareness to the top of the head, or what we call the crown chakra, the energy center of our connection to something greater, of our connection to the bigger picture, to our spirituality, to our source, and to others, to all living beings. And take a moment to visualize that lotus flower blooming at the top of the head, petal by petal unfurling, rising up to the light of the divine. As we take ourselves through these gentle, supported movements, we'll continue to open and balance these energy centers. Take a moment to bring your awareness down to the feet. Find a deep breath as you invite a little bit more length into the spine. And then on your exhale, gently bend the right knee. You can put the right foot on the pillows underneath you, or you can bring your hands to your right thigh and hug the knee in toward the body. Feel the leg gently fold. Take a moment to move the right ankle around in circles. Take 2 or 3 circles in each direction, moving from the joint of the ankle. Take some time to point the toe and flex the foot from the ankle. Wiggle the toes. And then when you feel ready, on an exhale, return the right leg back to the support of the pillow. Take another deep breath. And then on your exhale, bend the left knee. And again, you have the option to put the left foot on the pillow, or you can bring the hands behind the thigh and guide the leg in toward the body using the hands and the arms. From here, slowly moving the ankle 2 or 3 times in each direction. Keep the breath moving. Take a moment to wiggle the toes, to point and flex the ankle. Clearing the roots of the body through the feet and the legs. We release the left leg back to that support on an exhale. From here, another inhale to invite some length into the spine. And then on your exhale, bend both knees, putting the feet flat onto the pillows. Or you can bring the hands behind the thighs and hug both knees into the body. If you have healthy knees, you can even bring your hands to your shins and hug the legs in a little closer. From here, gently rock the body from side to side. Starting to move the awareness into the sacral chakra or the pelvis. Take the hands to the kneecaps. The toes can be gently resting on the pillows or hovering. And we're just going to roll that pelvis around in a circle. So you're using your hands and your arms to slowly rock the pelvis around 2 or 3 times in each direction. Beginning to clear the energy center of the pelvis. Imagine there's a tiny orange marble rolling around the bowl. As we move the bowl around and around, that marble starts to roll toward the outer edge of the bowl as the circles get bigger. But we don't let the marble fall out of the bowl. It hugs the rim of the bowl as we move. Finally, letting yourself come back to center. Imagine that orange marble resting in the center of the bottom of the bowl. And on an exhale, gently release the legs back to the support of the pillows. From here, bring your hands to the belly, right at the navel center. Let the elbows be wide. And take a deep breath into the belly, expanding the belly underneath those hands. And then as you exhale, squeeze the navel into the spine. Feel the belly hollow as you squeeze the breath out. igniting that power center. Feel the solar plexus expand as you breathe in, squeezing the breath out on the exhale. Visualizing that yellow sun shining from the center of the belly, igniting and clearing the solar plexus power center. Let yourself take 2 or 3 more rounds of breath here. Slowly expanding and releasing the breath through the central power center of the core. Use the diaphragm to move the breath. And then just let the breath return to its natural rhythm. Releasing the arms back down by your sides. Take a moment to bend the knees and bring the feet flat to the surface that you're lying upon. From here, you're going to roll over to your right side. Adjust the blanket underneath the head and bring your 2 pillows underneath the top leg and on top of the bottom leg. So I'm actually holding the pillows between the knees. The knees are bent. The knees and the feet are stacked and the shoulders are stacked. We're going to reach that top arm straight out in front of us so that the hands and the shoulders are stacked. Take a deep breath, and then on your exhale, the top hand, the left hand, is going to come up the right arm like a bow and arrow. And then the left shoulder blade is going to start to open down toward the bed as the left hand comes to the heart. You're going to turn the head to the left and gently drop the left shoulder blade toward the bed, feeling the hand guiding the heart to the left. And then on your next inhale, roll it back, turning back to the right, letting the left shoulder stack over the right shoulder, the left hand stacking back over the right hand. As you exhale, open it back up so the left hand comes up the arm, across the right shoulder to the heart. The left hand guides the heart to the left as the left shoulder blade drops toward the bed and the head gently turns. Let's do this a couple more times at your own breath pace. Inhaling to close it and exhaling to open it. Opening that energy center of the heart, guiding the heart to the left. Maybe that left elbow starts to come down toward the bed. We'll do just 2 more of these. Inhaling slowly to close. Exhaling slowly to open. This time, coming back on the inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to open all the way out. So as we open, the left hand guides the heart to the left shoulder meets the bed, the left elbow meets the bed, and then we extend that left arm. You're just going to flick the hand, flick the fingers to remove any debris from that heart center. Let the left arm rest. Let the head turn to the left. Wiggle the right shoulder to the right and underneath you a little bit more. And then close the eyes and let yourself rest here in this open-hearted position. As you breathe in, feel the heart rise and the chest broaden. And as you breathe out, feel the shoulder blades sink down, the arms and the hands relax a little bit more. Every inhale expanding that heart center. And every exhale letting yourself let go of the obstacles that block our ability to give and receive these heart qualities of love, support, compassion, empathy, and gratitude. Now when you're ready, on an exhale, gently draw the navel in. Bring the left hand back to the heart. Start to rotate the shoulders back to the right. Let everything stack again. The hands, the shoulders, the knees and the feet. And then just bend the hands into the head. So the hands now slide underneath the blanket that's under the head and act as a support for the head. As we rest here in this fetal position, gently hugging the pillows with the knees and holding the head with the hands. We can imagine that the extension of the heart, the hands and the arms are holding the mind. We can allow the mind, the brain, to be held by the heart and saturated with these qualities of love, support, compassion, and empathy, and gratitude. Let the breath move here as you gently breathe in and out, relaxing into this position. Taking 2 more breaths. And then from here, gently rolling to the back, we'll take the legs out from those pillows and then back onto the pillows. So the calves are once again supported by the pillows. And then let the head be supported once again by the blanket. The hands can rest on the belly. Taking a couple of breaths here at center. And then we'll gently roll to the other side. So rolling to your left side. Once again, bringing the pillows between the knees so that the entire lower leg is supported. Then we adjust the blanket under the head. And the arms are reaching straight out in front of you. Hands, shoulders, hips, knees, and feet are stacked. Taking an inhale. As we exhale, beginning to guide the right hand up the left bottom arm, starting to spin the right shoulder blade down toward the bed, bringing the right hand to the heart, guiding the heart to the right, and gently turning the head to the right. And then on an inhale, we close it up, guiding the top hand, the right hand back up the arm toward the hand until the hands and shoulders once again stack. Let your next exhale open it back up as you slide the hand up the arm and to the heart, rotating the heart, the right shoulder blade, rooting down, the elbow starts to find the bed, and then inhale to close it back up. Just working to open this heart space, to pull away the obstacles, to clear the cobwebs. We'll do this a couple more times. Inhaling, closing it up. Exhaling to open, guiding that heart open. Maybe the arm starts to extend. We'll do just 2 more of these. Inhaling to close it up. Exhaling to open the heart, finding the bed with the shoulder blade, the elbow, maybe the hand. 1 more of these. Big exhale, opening everything up, and we wiggle that left shoulder to the left a little bit more, finding this beautiful open-hearted shape in the body. Letting the head turn to the right. Let the breath come back into focus. Once again, feeling the expansion of the heart space as you breathe, flicking away any debris that maybe we've pulled off of that heart space. Letting the shoulder blades be heavy. Visualizing a green light shining from the center of the chest out, forward. Let that green light shine down the arms, out through the fingertips, and out through the space between the shoulder blades underneath you. Letting the breath move. Taking 1 more inhale. And then as we exhale, slowly closing it back up, turning back to the left to stack the shoulders, the hands, the hips, the knees, and the feet, and then just bending the elbows so the hands come in toward you, and underneath that blanket, the hands holding the head. Feel the body breathing. Let your awareness come to the hands holding the head. If you remember from our philosophy chats, the left side of the brain is the sun side of the brain. It's the sympathetic nervous system side of the brain. The side of the brain that is more masculine. It's our analytical, logical, thinking, productive, competitive side of the brain, and it controls the fight or flight stress response. And for many of us, it tends to be more in the driver's seat in these stressful times. So we can imagine as we rest here in this fetal position, the right side of the brain being held by the hands, by this extension of our heart space. So as you're resting here, imagine that the left side of the brain is being infused with those qualities of love, compassion, empathy, and gratitude. And as we hold the left brain in our hearts, imagine that it is allowed to rest in still, quiet peace, restoring in this restful pose, letting the breath move, visualizing the brain being saturated with the green light of our heart space. And now bring your awareness back to the weight of your physical body on the support underneath you. Slowly roll yourself back to your back, adjusting the pillows so that the legs are resting, supported by the pillows, adjusting the blanket under the head so that the head is supported by the blanket. Take a moment to lengthen through the crown of the head, gently drawing the chest or the chin toward the chest, feeling the back of the throat chakra open. Soften the throat and relax the jaw. Visualizing a blue light shining from the mouth through the ears, letting this blue light saturate the tongue, the teeth, the lips, the vocal cords, the voice box, the inner ears, and the earlobes. Take a moment to slowly turn the head from side to side. Gradually letting the head move back to center. Taking a moment to rest and to breathe. Guiding the awareness to the center of the forehead. Visualizing that blue, purple, indigo light shining from the center of the forehead through the eyes and lighting up the brain as we open to receive the wisdom that is rising up for us today. We have the option now to remain here in this position with the legs draped over the pillows and the arms resting in a comfortable position, the head gently supported by the blanket. For those of you who'd like a little bit more, I'm going to offer you the option to elevate the legs a bit more. So you can elevate your legs on the wall or a headboard. We'll begin by bending the knees and rolling over to one side. Take a moment to breathe and then press up to a seated position. From here, we're going to reorient so that the legs are toward either your headboard or your wall. We're going to use the pillows in just a moment, so move them to a place that's easily accessible. And then wiggle yourself close to whatever surface you'll be putting the legs on. And then gently lie back and bring the legs to your headboard or your wall. We can place one pillow under the pelvis and a second pillow under the head. The legs rest comfortably on the surface you're using, whether it's the wall or the headboard. And the arms can rest either wide or on the belly. Let yourself close the eyes and take a moment just to drop into the breath, feeling the sensations of gravity assisting in the blood flow from the feet and legs back to the heart. Feeling the gentle rise and fall of the front body as you breathe. Allowing the back body to sink deeper into the support beneath you with each exhalation. From here, begin to visualize a waterfall. A waterfall flowing with clear blue water, falling from the feet up the legs, creating a beautiful blue pool of water at the center of the forehead. Visualize that third eye space opening to receive the wisdom from Source. Now, let your awareness move to the crown of the head. As we rest here, we begin to find that connection to our bliss. So let yourself soften through the toes, relaxing the arches of the feet, the heels, the lower legs, the knees, the upper legs, and the hips. Take a moment to relax the fingers, the arms, the wrists, the elbows, and the shoulders. Feel your pelvis sink into the support beneath you. Relax your long spine. Feel your head cradled and the gentle movement of the breath. Soften all the features of your face, relaxing the lips, the tongue, the jaw, the lips, the eyes, and the forehead. feel the awareness moving around the body as we use color and light to balance our 7 primary energy centers. Beginning with red, begin to visualize the color red swirling around the toes, the feet, the ankles, the legs, the sit bones, the tailbone, the pubic bone, and the perineum. The color red swirling around, balancing our root energy center, firmly connecting to the earth. Now bringing your awareness to the pelvis, the sacral chakra, visualizing the color orange swirling around the bowl of the pelvis, just like that marble. Let it swirl around the organs of the pelvis, saturating the muscles and the bones, igniting our creativity, our passion, and balancing our connection to the senses. Guiding the awareness once again to the belly, feeling the power of the navel center as you breathe, and visualizing the color yellow shining out bright, igniting your sense of self-worth and your ability to stand strong in the authenticity of who you are in this world. And now guiding the awareness to the center of the chest, visualizing the color green swirling around the fingers, the hands, the arms, the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the chest, and the organ of the heart. Igniting the heart space, balancing the qualities and the ability to both give and receive love, support, compassion, empathy, and gratitude. Now guiding the awareness to the center of the throat, the energy center of communication. Visualizing the color blue swirling around the organs of communication, the mouth, the ears, deep into the throat. As you breathe, igniting your true voice and that ability to deeply listen. And now guiding the awareness to the third eye space at the center of the forehead, the color indigo, sinking deeply into the eyeballs, the eyelids, saturating the brain, And the third eye space at the center of the forehead open to receive the wisdom from within and without. As we align and balance those energy centers, we open the crown chakra at the top of the head, visualizing that lotus flower blooming as the light of the divine shines down from source into the crown of the head, moving in that double helix shape all the way down through the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the root, the sacral chakra, and the root energy center. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Do this 2 more times, feeling the vibration of the divine light moving in and through you as a conduit, moving this energy as above and so below. When you feel ready, wiggle the fingers and the toes. Go ahead and bend the knees in toward the body. Give yourself a gentle hug and rock from side to side. Slowly work your way to one side, resting for a moment in a fetal position. And then gradually press yourself up to seated. Bring your hands together at heart center. Take a moment to feel the breath move through your 2 nostrils, the Ida and the Pingala channels, receiving the breath down through the line of your 7 primary chakras. As you exhale, gently bow the head. The light in me sees and honors that same divine light in each of you. Thank you so much for being here with me today and for joining me in these past several weeks in the exploration of our energy body, the Prana Maya Kosha. Namaste.